In 1908, I was looking for a companion. It was not very easy, for the right person needed to be thoroughly religious. Finally, I met Frida Kohler at the Christian Endeavor Society of the German Lutheran Church. We fell in love. We enjoyed hiking together. I was very shy. I never touched her. Frida thought, "My, he must really love me." We saved a few letters from our romance. On December 30th, 1908, I wrote the following. Dear Frida, sending you these lines, I wish to express my best wishes for the coming year. May our lives always be as fresh and pure as the violets in the fields, who confidently and thankfully look up to heaven to receive whatever they need for their existence. May God give us the strength that we too may look up to Him with the same confidence, ever being thankful for our daily bread. Then the new year can only bring us joy and happiness, and success must be ours. Don't you think so, Frida? I am lovingly Alfred M. Kramm. Several months later, on April 9th, 1909, I wrote, Dear Frida, although I will see you all day Easter Sunday, I send you this little Christ picture because I think it is so very pretty. He seems to be looking down to the valley and into the single houses, perhaps scornfully, because the world does not believe in him. May he always look into our house only with satisfaction, and may he be a living Christ in our hearts forever. Lovingly, Alfred. We were married on April 12th, 1909. Our first son, Alfred, was born January 17th, 1910. I purchased Mr. Condi's jewelry business in 1910, and we moved to Grass Valley, California. We were blessed with several children. Ernest was born in 1912, Elizabeth in 1913, and Douglas in 1919. In the 1920s, I was active in the Epworth League of the Methodist Church in Grass Valley. I gave several sermons for Sunday school. One theme that I repeated dealt with the Golden Rule. Today, we will talk about applying the Golden Rule to those who work for us. The Golden Rule, as recorded in the 7th chapter of Matthew, or still better, in the 6th chapter of Luke, is, to my opinion, the all-important part of a man's Christian life. There is a whole universe of people who indirectly work for us, making coffee, wool, cotton, etc. May I add, think of you writing a letter for 2 cents and sending it around the earth. All of these people are working for us, but because this workforce is somewhat invisible to us, we cannot very well apply the Golden Rule. I have someone else in mind for you to think about when applying the Golden Rule. Someone who works for you and whose help you receive is so direct that you would notice it within a few hours if it would stop. It's your mother. She will come to your beds in the morning and tell you that it's time for breakfast. She will often have to repeat the call several times. In the winter, she will warm the house to make you feel comfortable, and besides working for you, she will worry over you. And yes, the average boy or girl will have to lose his or her mother before she is appreciated by them. How can we apply the Golden Rule to those who work for us? I tell you, it's easy. Don't tell your mother that you love her unless you mean it. How does she know that you mean it? That's easy again. You boys, just see to it that the wood box is filled. Beat the rugs out weekly. Wash the windows, at least from the outside, and sisters from the inside. You girls, mend at least your own clothes, wash dishes, keep the boys' socks darned, and sew on buttons. And both of you, now listen, do it willingly, without being told. And here comes the most important part. Brothers and sisters, don't quarrel, and you will live in a happy home. And you will have applied the Golden Rule to the person who works for you most, your mother.